Hi, everyone. So today we're going to be doing, well, we've already talked about this, but determine if a given value is a solution and how to do that. So the way we determine it, so the first one, it says 5x minus 7 equals 4. There's a semicolon, x equals 2. So what this is asking you is, does x equal 2, is that a solution for this equation? And the way we do this, and hopefully you know already, is we plug it in. So we're going to take 5 and we're going to put the 2 in for x. There's the 2 goes in for x minus 7. Does this equal 4? Okay. That's a question mark right here. If it does, then guess what? It is a solution. I don't like that. That's messy. Equals 4 and question mark. 5 times 2 is 10. Minus 7 is 3 equals 4. No. So not a solution. Let's look at number 2. 3x plus 8 equals negative 10, semicolon, when x equals negative 6. So we're going to plug in negative 6. Now you need to do these steps. This is going to be on your quiz whenever we have our quiz. And we want to know if x is negative 6, will it equal negative 10? So 3 times negative 6 is negative 18, plus 8 is negative 10. So yes, it is a solution. Now, these with the fraction are no different. We're just going to rewrite the original equation with the x substituted in. So I put the 40 in for the x, 40's in for the x, and 40 divided by 2 minus 5, does that equal 15? 40 minus 2 is 20 minus 5 equals 15. So yes, it is a solution. So remember, we're not solving the equation. We're actually plugging in the value for x and seeing if it works. Now, the other part, I just wanted to solve a couple, actually 4 two-step equations for you, just to give you some more practice. So in the first one, we look at the side with the x, and it's plus 12. So we subtract 12, and we do it to both sides. Remember, the equal sign is both sides of the balance. These equal 0, so we have 8x equals 15 minus 12 is 3. Divide by 8, x equals 3/8. In this case, it's not a whole number, but that's totally fine. Doesn't have to be. Number 5, negative 5x minus 30. We start on the side with the x, and we undo minus 30, so we add 30. We draw our line, and what do we bring down? Negative 5x equals 40. Now, since we're multiplying by negative 5, we divide both sides by negative 5. And x equals 40 divided by 5 is 8, and it would be a negative because the signs are different. Let's look at the next one. X divided by negative 6 minus 2 equals 3. We're going to first add the 2. And we get x divided by negative 6 equals 3 plus 2 is 5. So now x divided by negative 6, we would undo division with multiplication. These cancel out, and we get x equals negative 30. At any time, you can stop this video and just watch one problem and hit pause, and then watch the next problem if I'm going too fast. So the last one, x divided by 3 plus 14 equals 10. So I'm going to subtract 14. So I get x divided by 3 equals 10 minus 14 is negative 4. If you need to do 10 minus 14, change, you can do that also. Now, x divided by 3, I have to multiply to undo the division, and I get x equals negative 12. That's just a quick recap of a couple examples for two-step equations. Now, the last part here, I'm going to just start talking about writing equations to solve word problems. And we're going to use something that works really well for kids. And you take the sum of the parts and you set them equal to the total. So on the left side of your equal sign, you're going to put down what things am I adding up that equals the total goes on the right side. And on your homework, you have a couple of these to do, but I step you through it. So you'll see on the one of them I do for you on the homework, and then you have two others to fill in. So in this case, Alexa went shopping and bought a hockey stick for $150 and $6. She spent $174. Write an equation and solve to find the cost of one puck. So we have to find the cost of one puck. So our x is going to be what we're trying to find. Our x is the cost of one puck. Now, in algebra, you will hear the let x statement. You have to make a let x statement. All you're saying is you're identifying what your variable is. So x equals how much one puck costs. So when you solve your equation for x, that's giving you the cost of one puck. And we're first going to write a verbal model, or in words, we're going to write what she's buying. She's buying a hockey stick plus 6 pucks, and that equals the total. The sum of the parts, right? The sum means add, so she's adding the parts. What things is she buying? And that equals the total that she spends. If you take the total right out of it and put it on the right-hand side, all right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the $174 is the total. Now that number is all on its own on the right. Now what things? Now underneath the hockey stick, we're going to write how much the hockey stick is. Going to put our plus sign, 6 pucks. 6 times, we need to know the cost of one puck, so that would be 6x. And that equals the total. Now, we have to write an equation and solve it. So there's my equation. Hockey stick plus 6 pucks equals $174. And x is how much one puck costs. So let's solve it now. X equals 24 divided by 6 is $4, which is the cost of one puck. Okay, so give it a try and keep with the sum of the parts equals the total. Make your verbal model. What two things are you doing that equals the total? And put the total on the right hand side. Then email me if you have any questions.